YouTube family, what is up? So in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to make an extra $120,000 by the end of the year. So right now, May's almost over. We're currently in, I'm talking about June, from June to January 1st to land an extra $120,000. So that's roughly about $20,000 a month. All right. And I'm going to share with you the exact strategy that I would do to make an extra $20,000 a month, $120,000 by the end of the year. And this is something that you can do part-time. You don't need a license to do this. You don't need a college degree. You don't need a GED. Okay. So first off, we're not talking about fix and flip. Okay. With $5,000, actually, I'm sorry. Okay. So you got $5,000 that you're ready to invest in your business. Okay. In the hustle, in the side hustle, to make an extra $120 by the end of the year, then this video is for you. Okay, so let's say you got $5,000 sitting there and you're like, hey Khang, how could I turn this $5,000 into $120 by the end of the year? And to me, this is extremely achievable, and that anyone can do this. Anybody can do this. Extremely achievable. Okay, I'm not even talking about the get rich quick. All you're taking is the $5,000 and turn to $120. Okay, now obviously this requires work. Okay, I'm going to give you the knowledge, but the hustle is sold separately. You see, so knowledge without execution is worthless. So just make sure you take action on the information that I share with you. Okay, so if you got $5,000, I do not recommend fix and flip. Okay, fix and flip, too much risk, take you 4 to 6 months to get paid, and you need way more than $5,000 to actually start doing fix and flip. Now, obviously, people are going to be like, well, Khang, you can leverage other people's money, but you still got to go borrow hundreds of thousands of dollars to actually start the whole fix and flip game, right? It's too risky, and to me, it's just not the route that I would go. I did it for 4.5 years. It's a nightmare. Fix and flip is probably the worst business to get into, especially in today's economy. In today's economy, you want something that you can get in and get out. Dude, with the least amount of risk possible. Least amount of risk. Okay? Next thing is buy and hold. Don't recommend buy and hold right now. Okay? Any one of you right now that got $5,000 and you're thinking about buy and hold, I suggest that you shouldn't buy a house. You shouldn't buy investment property. Okay? Don't buy a house. Don't buy an investment property. Even if the bank give you zero, dude. You know, the VA loan? Even with the VA loan, dude, don't do it. Okay? Because you're going to be stuck with the mortgage. Okay? And all people think it's just a mortgage. But, dude, there's way more than that when you buy a house. Insurance, property tax, maintenance, all kinds of stuff. What you want to do is you want to stay liquid. You want to keep this money, man, liquid. Okay, you want to find a business, a side hustle. Okay, something that you can deploy the $5,000 in, so that way you can make the $120. Buying a house ain't gonna make you $120 by the end of the year. Buying an investment property ain't gonna make you $120 by the end of the year. Okay, Bitcoin, nope, not Bitcoin either, dude. Let's just say so currently Bitcoin is at 110,000. Okay, I think all-time high it reaches 111, which is insane. Okay, but let's just say the Bitcoin's at 100,000. Okay, let's just say that. And you took your $5,000 and you put it into Bitcoin. Even if Bitcoin goes to 200,000, what did you just make? You just made an extra 5,000. Come on, man. Shit. That is, so you just double your money. And what is the chance of Bitcoin going from 100 to 200,000? Can it go there? Absolutely. But can it also go down? Oh, yeah. Okay? So with the baby money, you don't want to go into Bitcoin. Even if it goes up to 200,000 or 300,000, you ain't going to make enough money to change your life. Okay? Stocks, dude, I don't like stocks. Okay? A lot of people are like, oh man, I should put it into the SP 500 or whatever it is, right? Or some kind of stocks. Okay? Same thing. Don't do it. Tesla's at over $300 right now. Same thing. Even if you put in Tesla stocks and Tesla goes up to 600 or whatever stocks that you want to put in, even it goes up 50%. Okay? you still go from you went from 5,000 to 10,000. Ain't gonna change your life. Okay? So what you need to do is you need to actually bet on yourself. You need to put that into a skill set, into a business, okay, into a side hustle. But it requires you to obviously put in the work. Most people, what they want to do is they want to get rich. They want to get rich, but they're too lazy to put in the work. And that's the problem. That's the problem with America is too many people want to get rich, but they're lazy. Okay? Listen, if you want to get rich, if you want to become financially free, okay, you cannot be lazy. If you're lazy, okay, you ain't going to get rich or become financially free. Okay? Because most of you think 8 hours, dude, 8 hours is not good enough. Okay? This is why they pay you minimum wage. Okay? 8 hours is for average people. Okay? So when you first start out, you want to get ahead in life, people work 8 hours, you need to do 16 hours. I mean, that's the trade-off. That's how you get ahead in life. Is you work more, because every single one of us, when we first started out, every single one of us, this is what's going to happen. We're going to trade our time for money. Okay? I don't care, unless you're born in a rich family. Okay? If you're born in a rich family, you shouldn't be here, because I have no value to give you. Okay? But I think 99% of you guys that are watching me probably start in, below middle class or lower. So we all started with, we trade our time for the money. And then eventually you will get to the point where you have enough money. You got so much money that you will take the money and then you buy back the time. And that, my friend, is when you actually reach financial freedom. And this is what we're all shooting for. Okay? I don't think every one of us need to become a millionaire. I honestly don't. I think that I don't care what city, what state you live in, if you can bring in at least $25,000 a month, like 25, take home. I think you can live a pretty good life. I think financial freedom right there, obviously you got to live below your means. If you live above your means, regardless how much you make, even if you make 10 million, but you're buying a bunch of stuff, right? Dude, that 10 million will go away. So I believe that I don't care what city, what state you're in, as long as if you can make this much a month, I think that you are already financially free, my friend. And you live below your means, you save, you reinvest. I think you're in a really good position. Okay? So let me share with you exactly, if I were you, if I got $5,000, exactly what I would do with it. Okay? Here's what I would do with it. Okay? So I'm going to teach you guys this method. And some of you probably already know, since you follow me. It's called wholesaling real estate. If you don't know what wholesaling real estate is, let me break it down for you. Very simple. Less than 1 minute. Okay? Here's how it works. Okay? Very, 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 very simple. And wholesaling real estate has been around for years. And I believe it will stay and it will continue to be around regardless of what the government or whatever law that is coming out. Because it's always come down to there is a middleman for everything. Okay? There's a middleman for everything. Grocery store, same thing. They're middleman. Okay? So what we do is wholesaling is we find a distressed property with a motivated seller. Do you agree that there's always somebody in pre-foreclosure? There's always somebody that's behind on their taxes. There's always somebody that's going through a divorce. There's always somebody that inherited a property. There's always a vacant property or rundown property in your area. There's always distressed property. Doesn't matter what economy we're in. Bad, good. It doesn't matter. There's always people in a situation, regardless. Okay? So we want to find a distressed property with a motivated seller. Okay? All we're going to do is we're going to negotiate a deal with them. Okay? And then we're going to put this property in a contract. Let's say we got the property in a contract for $100,000. But we're not going to buy or fix the property. Okay? We're going to tie the property under contract with a purchase and sale agreement. That purchase and sale agreement allow us to sell it to anybody we want for a profit. And that, my friend, so we're just the middleman. So we're going to find an investor who wants to buy, fix, and flip this property, and we're going to sell it to them for $120,000 more. Okay? The property all fixed up, probably worth about, let's just say it's worth $300,000. Okay? We're going to sell it for $120,000. Boom. Make sense? So the buyers will come in with $120,000 to buy the property. $100,000 will go to the seller, and the leftover, that goes to you. And all you need to do, my friend, is one of this a month. And let me show you exactly how to find these distressed property. Okay? So wholesaling, what I love about wholesaling is that it's just a quick, simple in and out. You can literally find a distressed property, put it under contract, find a buyer, all done within 15 days. I've done it before. You can too, right? You just need to know what to do. Okay? So let me show you exactly how this actually works. So there's a software, okay? There's many ways to do it, okay? You can go and you can do what's called driving for dollar, D for D. Go around your city, find some rundown houses, okay? Lana and I, my wife and I, we were bored yesterday. So we drove around the city, find some rundown houses. I take down the property. I went home. I skip trace it, call the owner up, make an offer to the homeowner, and then got the property under contract all in one day. All in one day. So drive for dollars is one way to do it. But what I want to show you today is there's a software that I use called King Data. Okay, kingdata.ai. Facebook family, if you want access to the software or you want to learn more, just comment the word 3-day. Comment the word 3-day. I'll send you a training video showing you exactly how it's done. Okay, so this is the software that I use called kingdata.ai. It allows me to go into any city, any states, and I can pull up any list that I want. Tax delinquent, pre-foreclosure, foreclosure, inherit property, vacant property, tire landlord, absentee owner, whatever list I want. Okay, I can go into any city, any states. Okay, and you want a list of, I would say you want to go here, you want a list of about 5,000 people. Okay, I would say start with about 5,000 people in your city. Don't try to go into another state when you first start out. Focus on your own state. Focus on your own backyard. You want a list of about 5,000 people. Now, to skip trace 5,000 people, it's probably going to cost you about $500. But for any one of you who sign up for the software today, okay, who sign up for the software today, I don't care if you go with the basic plan or you go with the pro plan. The basic plan is $149 a month. It's a month-to-month. You can cancel anytime you want. Okay, but anyone who signed up for the software today, I will pay for your skip tracing. So imagine if you go in there and you pull up a list of 5,000 addresses and you never have to pay for the skip tracing ever again. Boom. Click on the property. It'll show you all their phone number. It'll show you the email. It'll show you if it's on a do not call list, all of that. Okay? But never have to pay for skip tracing ever again. And you can also use this software. Let's just say that you're driving around your city. You found a property. You take it home. You put it into the software. One click of a button. You can skip trace just one address if you wanted to. Okay? So you can skip trace single, or you can skip trace a whole entire bundle. Whichever you want. Okay? And then the next thing I would do is obviously you're going to call them up, man. Cold call. Once you get the number, you can cold call or you can text. Whichever way you want. Okay? Call them up, text them, whatever you want. The key here is I need you to understand, out of this 5,000, you just need to focus on one deal. All you're going to focus on is one yes. Yes, you're going to get a ton of no's. You're going to get a lot of hung up. Yes, you are going to get some wrong phone number. Because it doesn't matter what software, what website you use. None of them will give you 100% accuracy. Okay? So yes, you will get some wrong number. Yes, you will get some people cussing at you, swearing at you, and hung on you and don't want to talk to you. Yes, you will get seller that wants retail value for their property. But once again, What we're doing is we're digging through the dirt to find the gems, to find the diamonds. So all you need is one deal, one yes, my friend. That's all I want you to focus on is one yes a month. So let's just say that you got a seller, okay, that accept your offer, okay? Okay, here we go. Let me see how, making sure Facebook family, you guys are good. Okay, James, welcome to the live. I know that today is a holiday weekend, but I'm telling you guys right now, if you're not financially where you want it to be in life, there shouldn't be a day off. There shouldn't be a holiday off. I don't care if it's Christmas. I don't care if it's Thanksgiving. It doesn't matter. Your priority is to get rich first. Until then, no vacation, no picnic, no barbecue, no party, no clubbing, no vacation. Period. The end. You see, I think that a lot of people want to get rich, but they're not willing to sacrifice. So my question to you is, will you sacrifice 5 years to live 50 years of freedom? And if you say yes, then why are you not doing it? Who here willing to sacrifice 5 years of their life, live like nobody will, so you can spend the next 50 years living like no one can? And that's what my wife and I did. From 18 until I was 23, man, that 5 years, I was living in a shed behind a mobile home park. All I did was eat, work, and sleep. And that's the price I pay. And I say that's cheap. That's the price that I pay for freedom. I need you to understand. If you don't sacrifice for what you want will be the ultimate sacrifice. If you don't want to go to the gym, dude, you're going to be overweight. Your health is, and you're going to put your body in a bad health condition. It's just how it is. And when you first started out, forget about the work-life balance, man. When you first start out, there is no such thing as work-life balance. You just got to make the sacrifice. There is no such thing. Okay? Dude, until you get rich, this does not apply. The work-life balance. Ask me how I know. I started from the bottom, just like the rest of you right now. I dropped out of high school when I was 17, grew up in a mud hut. I used to catch frogs for dinner. I grew up way poorer than 99.9% of you. Okay? So when you're first starting out, there is no such thing. A lot of you trying to figure out work-life balance. If you are married, or if you are, if you have a boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever, like you guys really need to sit down, and then you really need to be transparent with your goals and where you want to be in life. Like both of you need to be on the same page. Like you guys need to be on the same page. Hey, we're going to sacrifice. We might not see each other as much as we want to, but this is a sacrifice that we both need to make. And that's what Lon and I did. Our first 5 years, Lon and I barely see each other. Maybe a few hours a day. She worked, I worked. It's just how it is. So there is no work-life balance until I got rich. Then I used the money to put in to implement systems to hire employee. Then I was able to buy back my time, and now, dude, we call the shot. I wake up whenever, I do whatever, whenever, wherever, and most importantly, with whoever the F that I want. But it came with a price. You got to pay the price first. Most of you don't want to pay the price. Okay? So my whole thing is, dude, pay the price today so one day you can pay any price. You want a Ferrari? Get it. You want a Lamborghini? Get it. You want a Bugatti? I think, for me anyways, to get a Bugatti is what, 5 mil? So for anyone to like get a Bugatti, my thing is how I look at it is, dude, you got to make at least, I would say you got to make at least 30 mil a month, man. At least 30 mil a month. for you to drop $5 million on a Bugatti, in my opinion. Okay? And honestly, dude, I don't even like Bugatti. Okay? So let's go ahead and talk about the next move, okay? So once you get the property under contract, you want to lock it up for at least 30 to 60 days. Remember, all you need is a list of 5,000 people. Let me break this down again. You need a list of 5,000 people. You're going to get 99 no's. No, 4,999 no's, okay? But all you need is I want you to focus. All you need is, my friend, one yes. That's all you need. One yes. That one yes will get you a purchase and sell contract. Purchase and sell contract. And you're going to lock that property under contract, my friend, for at least 30 to 60 days. That's your goal. You want to lock it up for at least 30 to 60 days. The longer, the better. Because the longer you lock it up, the more time you have to find the buyer. To find the buyer that will pay you the most. Okay? So focus. All you need is one yes. You can get, dude, 9,000, 4,000 blank no's. Just focus on what matters. One yes. One yes a month is all you need, my friend, because that one yes will make you 20,000. And if you can get one yes a month, that's $120,000 that you can make on top of whatever you're currently making right now. So we got 6 months until the year's over. $20,000 a month for times 6, $120,000 in your pocket, baby. Who here would be like, Khang, if I can make an extra 120 by the end of the year, Khang, dude, that's life changing. I think everybody would say yes. Okay? So once you got a property under contract for 30 to 60 days, the next move is you're going to find the buyer. Okay? Like, listen, I'm giving you the formula. The question is, are you going to take action on what I just shared with you? Okay? Because knowledge without execution is worthless, my friend. So you got to do something about the knowledge. Okay? Stop watching, dude. Stop wasting time watching Netflix until you get rich, until you got rich. No Netflix, no barbecue, no BBQ, no Korean barbecue. Like, none of that, man. Focus on getting to financial freedom first, and you can have everything else. Okay? So the next thing is, finding the buyer. There's many ways to find buyers. Like you can, call realtors. Okay, you can call realtors. Okay, see if they have any investors. You can go on to a site called Bigger Pockets. Okay, biggerpockets.com. Okay, they got a bunch of investors on there. You can also post your deal on Facebook Marketplace. Okay. Post your deal on there, Facebook Marketplace. You can also post it on Craigslist. Okay? But out of all of this, here is what we use. Same thing. It's that software. KingData.ai. This is truly a one-stop shop. I wish when I started my real estate career 12 years ago that I had this website. You know how much I pay for all the software? I pay literally over $1,000 a month just for all the different software that now this can do all by itself. I mean, we already know how powerful AI and technology is now in 2025. So, dude, I went from 1,000 to now only paying, obviously, I went with the Pro plan. So the Pro is $294 a month. Only paying $249 a month. But for if you're brand new and you don't have a lot of capital, I would just go with the basic plan, and you can always upgrade and downgrade it. So go with the basic plan of the $149 a month, and that's where I go. Once I get the property in the contract, I take that address, I punch it into the software, and literally with one click of a button, it'll give me all the buyers that's currently actively buying. And once again, I will pay for your skip tracing. So once you click on that property, it'll show the buyers, the investor phone number, and you just call them up and then just pitch them your deal and see if you can sell for $20,000 more. And that's it, my friend. And all you need to do is one of this a month. There's no buying. There's no fixing. This works in any city, any states. You don't need a license to wholesale. You don't need a degree to wholesale. Okay? And that is, my friend, it's called wholesaling real estate. I've been a real estate investor for 12, almost 13 years. I've been wholesaling houses for almost 7 years. Okay? And we do it without seeing without meeting the seller, without seeing the property. All you really need in today's world, just a laptop, a phone, and internet connection. That is it. YouTube family, if you're watching this, I'm going to post a link to my 3-day challenge. I'm going to give it to you for free. It's a replay of the 3-day challenge that I did. Okay? That I'll show you exactly how to use the software. So day 1, I'm going to show you how to find these motivated seller with the software. I'm going to walk you through it. Okay? Day 2, I'm going to show you exactly how to talk, how to negotiate with them when you get on the phone, so you can put that property in a contract at a steep discount. Day 3, I'm going to show you exactly how to, once again, use the software to find the buyer. Everything that we just talked about is going to be in that 3-day challenge with very intensive training. So if you're ready, YouTube, I'll leave the link in the description. Okay? Facebook family, all you need to do is comment the word 3-day or replay. I'll send it to you. No cost. Okay? So Facebook family, stay on with me. I'm going to wrap YouTube up. And YouTube family, I appreciate each and every single one of you that are here with me. And for those of you who want to become a student, who want to work alongside with me, my team, who needs the hands-on coaching, 24/7 support, will guide you through each and every single step of the way. Just book a call with my team. Go to coachwithkhang.com. Love to see you in the academy. Until next time, YouTube family, take care. And let's go get this money. I'm out.